Ladies and gentlemen, what comes to mind when I'm saying the word bullying? Perhaps an image of someone who is weak or not being abused by someone else, physically, verbally, or even online will surface in your mind. Well, based on Google, bullying is seeking to harm, intimidate, or cause someone perceived as vulnerable. But to me, bullying is way more than that. And more often that, we do not realize the victim of bullying are in our society. We constantly compare ourselves to the others, and usually we could choose someone who we feel not as great for comparison. For example, someone not as pretty or smart, just to make ourselves feel better. But that is exactly why bullying happens. Bullying will choose to belittle someone and make that person feel insecure about him or herself. And how many of you will happen to guess that all this could happen at the tender age of 9? There was once a girl who could not fit in with her classmates, and the popular kids in the class will occasionally taunt her by things such as, "Hey guys, oh my gosh, look at that for. I see that face, I want to vomit already." Or, "Hey guys, do you feel the ground shaking?" Whenever she walked past, and this girl has suffered such torments at the age of 9, began to judge himself based on the standards of others. She was called ugly, constantly stand at the mirror and try to cover her face up with a hoodies. She would call her constantly skip dinner to try to be skinny, and all her confidence permitted she was lost, confused, and angry at herself for not being pretty enough to be compared by her peers. And slowly it matched the point whenever she wanted to end her life. She drew scar on her wrist to betray her wasted thoughts. Searched online for the ways to commit suicide, for she would no longer saw purpose in living. She would find excuse to skip school because she dreaded it. She was afraid of it, and she felt she wasn't good enough towards the people there. "Hey guys, look, it's that fatty. Oh my gosh, brace yourself for an earthquake." She has no longer saw purpose in living, with drawings of scar across her neck and her wrists stopped deep in her tracks. She asked herself, "Why am I doing this? Why am I letting these people take control of my life? And who are they to judge me? What am I?" With one drop breath, she walked up to the bullies and said, "Yes, what am I, the fatty? What does calling me that make you?" And then she left the bullies, stood there, speechless. For the first time in life, she realized how foolish she was for the bullies. When as big and scary else things there were. She realized that she was beautiful in her own eyes, and their words didn't matter. And 5 years later, he's standing on the stage, hoping to allowing the other people to know what he had been taught, and that who are undergoing the torments of bullying are not alone. As Robert Frost said, "Never be bullied into silence. Never allow yourself to be made a victim. Accept no one's definition of your life. Define yourself." I stand strong on this stage at once a victim of bullying and would like to stand up on behalf of all the victims. For we are as not as weak as you think. We're unique, for no one is born to be perfect. But more importantly, we go one by one, and their words doesn't define us. Bullying has several negative effects for the victims. Usually it starts with feelings, confusion, and helpless. This led to a development of guilt, and they became to second guess what they have done wrong. Eventually, they withdraw from families and friends and develop a fear of leaving their homes, or fear of not going to school. Victims of bullying often fall into depression and, in extreme case, lead to suicide. This led us to the question of how bullying can be stopped. The truth is that bullying hides behind the anonymity of creating a profile with a hidden identity. Therefore, the only resource for the victims of bullying is to take the defensive steps. One way to defeat the bullies is to ignore them. Bullying will be discouraged if they feel ignored or do not get the desired outcome from their bullying. It is also strongly advisable to report the matters to your parents or counselors so that you may get the chance to help the victims. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I would like to ask what's come to your mind now when I'm saying the word bullying. What is needed, therefore, is for victims to be assured that they are supported groups. They can be helped how to deal with it and more on with their lives. Parents, teachers, and other adults play important roles in helping to build strong personalities that can prevent young adults from becoming the victims of bullying. Hopefully, you see someone who is although bruised still stand bravely against her or his aggressor. Thank you.